What is up, Pokefans? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and welcome to Season 6. We're doing some more ranked battles. Now, this is still recorded on Monday the 29th, so we're just getting this done for tomorrow, which is going to be May 30th, and then we're going to be doing May 31st to kind of equal out what Season 6 has for us right now. That way you're not confused on what the date is that you guys are going to be seeing on the top. Now, I'm pre-recording these because of the fact that I will be working on the Season 7 team, which by the time that you see this video, hopefully the preview for the team will be ready to go. What's taking so long at the preview is the assets that I'm creating to make it. So hopefully you guys will be able to see it today when this video is released and not later on. But I also need to take time to build the team and try it out for a couple of games, or at least calc it online and then share it around with my personal group of friends. Without further ado, we'll get right back into this. We're going to get sub 20,000. It's going to be hard to hit 10,000. That was the goal, but I'm not able to play as many games as I would like to. I think in Season 7, I will be strictly doing 5-game recordings, and I will do as best as possible to do some recordings at night, because it seems like I can't get anything done during the day, but I'll record at night. That way it's uploaded for the next day. And then if you guys have any comments or like suggestions for teams later on during the day, that I can reflect on those and then move forward. Now, with that being said, we're going to go right into this. We didn't make any changes, and we're probably not going to make any more for the rest of the session. It is pretty much over at this point. So right now we're just enjoying the team that we have and seeing else what we could do with them, being played with. So yeah, let's get into our first match, shall we? All right, first match, we've got Hatterene, Golden Go, Oranguru, Iron Thorns. That's pretty neat. King Gambit and Amoonguss. So Trick Room is something that pops out to me right now because we have Hatterene and Oranguru. Now, Iron Thorns is a very, very strong Pokemon. He's like on the level as T-Tar, just probably not as well built as T-Tar. Let me go ahead and see if I can bring him up real quick. I got 50 seconds left. Electric, let's go down. Oh, he's not in this list either. Okay, that's not cool game. He's probably rock, but we're almost out of time. So we are, we're kind of stuck in a way. We're gonna bring in Talonflame, Fluttermane, Qianpo, and Garchomp. We're bringing those guys in to deal with whatever that they might do. Iron Thorn specifically can do Earthquake and Rock Slide, but I'm not 100% worried about him too much. Iron Thorns is Rock Electric, so I just barely missed him on the list. So out of T-Tar and Iron Thorns, the stat values are almost the same, but T-Tar has more special defense over Iron Thorns, but the HP is so high. He's a bulky guy. So we got Iron Thorns and Oranguru, which is why we opened up with this team right here. Now, we will have some problem. Loaded dice. Okay. Interesting stuff. We're going to go ahead and taunt the Oranguru and loaded dice. Loaded dice. What does he have that would use loaded dice? Right now, Oranguru doesn't have anything on his person. He's got Pin Missile. Pin Missile to take care of loaded dice. Okay, so if that's the thing, we need to swap Fluttermane out now, and we'll bring in Garchomp, because we're gonna taunt the Oranguru to not set up Tailwind, because Oranguru's Symbiosis, so he gave over loaded dice to Iron Thorns, while Iron Thorns uses the Iron Booster, their Energy Booster. So Rock Blast. This is not going to do a lot of damage, so we did call that. So it's going to hit 5 times. It's like 4 to 5. Most likely going to be 5 though. 3. Nope, 4. Never mind. Sorry. Foul Play, which is going to do a lot of damage to the Garchomp just because he's based all on attack, but now we're going to set up with Tailwind, and then we're just going to do the Earthquake. He could protect Iron Thorns here. It would probably be very beneficial he did, so in that that he did. Now, Oranguru could also protect. No, he can't because Taunt says no. So I'm going to do the Earthquake, which isn't going to do anything to Talonflame or Iron Thorns, unfortunately, but I will do a lot of damage to Oranguru. Yep, he's still going to do Foul Play, and it's going to knock out Garchomp, which is totally fine. Oranguru was hurt because of that, but we do have Chien-Pao now. And this is really what we wanted to set up. So now we can Flare Blitz the Oranguru and Sucker Punch. Nope, Sacred Sword the Iron Thorns. Iron Thorns can't protect now, and Oranguru is still taunted for the turn, but we should knock him out with Flare Blitz. I should go for Brave Bird just because of the fact that that's the kind of like the better setup here, but he now has to make a decision which one that he wants to keep more. Sacred Sword into the Iron Thorns will not knock him out, but we'll get pretty close. Flare Blitz goes right into the Oranguru and will knock him out. Are you going to continue with Rock Blast or are you going to use Pin Missile? Rock Blast, and it's going to be for the Talonflame, which is going to be like a one-hit KO. Like he's out. Totally fine with that. By this time, Talonflame has done what he was going to do. Maybe it would have been better to go into Iron Thorns, but we'll see. Okay, so King Gambit does have Sucker Punch, which is we're gonna terrorize so that we do not get hit. Question is, which one would be better to hit? King Gambit. That's who we'll hit. We're going to Terra Flattermane so that Sucker Punch comes out from King Gambit. Isn't going to knock her out automatically because Dark is super... It's not super effective against Ghost, but... Yeah, Dark moves will KO Flattermane because she is part Ghost. So we'll just make her Fairy. King Gambit will protect. It's good. But we Sacred Sword into King Gambit, which is totally fine. But because we have Dazzling Gleam, it's not going to do anything to King Gambit, but it could knock out Iron Thorns, which is what I'm hoping for right now. It is. It's enough damage to where it'll do anything that I need to. Now it's 2-on-2. And it's the Hatterini. I'm going to Shadow Ball into the Hatterini, and I'm going to Sacred Sword into King Gambit. King Gambit already protected, so he could do a double protect, but it's probably going to fail. But I'm in a really, really good spot here. And the Shadow Ball into the Hatterini in the event that it's a Trick Room setup. I taunted Oranguru, so it wasn't able to do anything more. But we'll see. Terra Fire. So it's probably going to have Terra Blast. I mean, Terra Blast I love. I love Terra Blast. It's such a cool move. King Gambit does go for the double protect, but it fails. So Sacred Sword will go into that slot. And we'll knock it out. Shadow Ball will now go into the Hatterini. And we'll get about half. And Hatterini does set up for Trick Room. Totally cool with that. I'm absolutely okay with that because my Tailwind 1 just failed. So I don't have to worry about that. But we're going to Thunderbolt and Sucker Punch. our way to victory. Oh, just a little bit of HP left. Dazzling Gleam does go out for the Hatterene. We'll almost knock out the Chien-Pao, but Focus Sash saves the day. Thank you. And Life Orb Hatterene just knocked itself out. Let's go. Match 1 underway. Not a bad matchup. Iron Thorns kind of tripped me up there, but having that symbology, yeah, like that's a pretty damaging like Iron Thorns right there. I wasn't expecting Rock Throw. All right, next matchup is ready to go. We've got Golden Go, Chien-Pao, Dragonite, Fluttermane, Amoonguss, and Corviknight. Very interesting team here. It's overtly offensive with the subcategories to be like kind of in a trick room setup, but it's still there. I think the preferred setup for this one, because he's most likely going to open up with either Dragonite or Fluttermane in the open. He could still open up with Corviknight, which I would hope so, just because of the fact that it's really, really hard to deal with. But we're going to open up with Rotom, Talonflame, and have in the back Garchomp and Fluttermane. I think that's going to be the best setup that we can have. I would bring in Chien-Pao for the Dragonites, but it's going to be really, really hard to one-shot someone when they have multi-scale, which is really, really interesting. I thought that Inner Focus would be making a comeback, but it doesn't seem to be making a strong comeback. I think, let me bring up the specs here for Major Dragonite. Inner Focus is about 29% and multi-scale 70%. And it's up there. It is up there. But out of the two, that's just it. So we'll see how it happens. All right, so they open up as Golden Go and Amoonguss. Weird setup here. And we're gonna go up with the Talonflame Rotom. So first of all, we're gonna go ahead and taunt the Amoonguss. That's what I learned last time. Thank you guys. And we're also gonna Shadow Ball the Golden Go. Because I don't want, like, I could probably knock him out with a Spect Rotom based on attack and do a lot of damage. Now, he will be locked into that slot, unfortunately, but at least he's not going to be taking any, like, unnecessary damage. So, Rage Powder goes from the Amoonguss, which is totally fine. Trick for Hempt for the, okay. Talonflame obtained Choice Scarf. Okay, cool. Neat. I'm going to taunt. I mean, I'm okay with that. It can be scarfed. Because now I'm going to Shadow Ball into the Amoonguss. Because now I could just do this. And that, and, you know, hit Golden Go. He's got a Covert Cloak, so now no stat minuses are going to hit him, but that's totally fine. I got Taunt off on the Amoonguss, so he's almost likely to retreat him because there's no reason for him to be on the field at this point. And now I get a free open shot against Golden Go. And he will go with a Nasty Plot, which is a terrible idea in my opinion. Because now I know that he's got Covert Cloak, he doesn't have Focus Sash, doesn't have anything. And this will almost one-hit KO him. That's dope. We're going to go ahead with the Earthquake, because Dragonite's probably going to change. And I mean, Golden Go's faster. He is faster. He's probably going to make it rain now. So it's probably best to Terra now. Yeah. He's been able to Nasty Plot. So I was hoping to get the knockout, but I didn't. But now I have a Dragonite to worry about. And I'm hoping that he Terras to Dragonite because Golden Go right now wouldn't be beneficial to Terra. And she does. Terras the Dragonites. Are you normal or flying? You are normal. Extreme Speed shouldn't do a ton of damage to Dragonite now. Or to Garchomp. It will not KO. But the rough skin will break the sash. Or the multi-scale. And now here comes Earthquake, which will not affect Rotom, but will knock out almost both of the Pokemon. And because Golden Go cannot attack, I walk up with the Shadow Ball into that slot, and I look amazing. Or he could just completely dodge it. I mean, whichever one happens first. God dang it. And Qian Pao comes out after that. Yeah, that's a good opener, but we're going to bring in Fluttermane because we know that he has to hit someone with something. And oh, that's why it missed. It has no effect. Okay. And he's still specced. Not specced, but scarfed. I mean, I can still attack Qian Pao. But is that the move? Is retreating both Pokemon the move? I have to. Yeah, I have to. Garchomp, come back. Go Fluttermane. Rotom, come back. Rotom, come back. For the Talonflame. Extreme Speed right into the Rotom slot. Totally fine. An Ice Spinner. That's not fine. That was the most terrible decision that could ever been made. That's okay though. Place on the left, place on the right. Garchomp goes out first. He comes in looking like a good boy. And Rotom comes out also looking like a good boy. We're going to protect Garchomp though, and we're going to Terra Blast into the Dragonite. Dragonite is right now the problem because he can Extreme Speed. Sucker Punch could still also be a problem with Qian Pao, but Garchomp needs to be able to survive at least one turn. Sacred Sword right into the Rotom will get the KO. Dang it. Dang it, I tried. Well, that's a loss. That's a loss. Oh, he had 3 in the back. Okay, that's fine. Extreme Speed's gonna beat my team. There's no way that I can avoid it, so I'm okay with it. Ugh. Nice try. I almost got it. I think the misplay there was switching out both Pokemon, I think. But there was no way that I could really avoid the death, unfortunately. I mean, I could have protected with Garchomp, but there was not a whole lot I could have done. If I wasn't locked into Shadow Ball, that might have been better. But I had to do Shadow Ball because that was Golden Go's weakness. The one thing about running with specs, or just any choice items, like you come into the chance of being locked into a move that will not affect the other one. I didn't realize that I did Shadow Ball to a normal type Pokemon. Ghost moves do not hurt. Okay. Ghost moves cannot hurt other Pokemon or normal Pokemon and vice versa. All right. Hey, for this match, we've got Screamtail, Wu Chen, Roaring Moon, Iron Bundle, Tinkaton, and Qian Pao. Okay, so Pokemon we have to worry about. We have Screamtail on top, but we've got Tinkaton near the bottom. Screamtail, which we've already discovered, or at least discussed, knows Encore, Disable, and a lot of other moves, and is extremely bulky. Will live most, if not all, of the attacks that they suffer. And Tinkaton knows Fake Out. So I think the best option here is to Talonflame, because we do want to take advantage of Trick Room, and Fluttermane. That way we do not get anyone hit with Fake Out first turn, and we still get the massive boost that we would get. Rotom is in the back, and then we should bring someone that is effective against Roaring Moon. And I think Qian Pao might be the best. Yeah, I think Chien Pao might be the best. Because if we bring in Garchomp, we run into the risk of being Iron Bundled. But I have flyers for a reason. We'll bring in Garchomp instead of Chien Pao. I might be making a terrible mistake here. I mean, Sucker Punch is definitely better than having, you know, Garchomp do Garchomp things, which is Earthquake all day. But it is exactly that. Like, Garchomp does Garchomp things, and sometimes he Earthquakes all day. Okay. Iron Bundle and Tinkaton. So we do not have to worry about getting hit by any moves. So first, we're going to go with the Tailwind. And then we're going to go with the Thunderbolt into Iron Bundle. This should knock him out automatically, because Tinkaton isn't going to be able to do very much. It can still hit the Flutter Mane, but it's going to go last. Fake out. Flutter on the Talonflame. Hydro Pump. Generally faster. Even with the Covert Cloak. Thunderbolt. The mistake there, that's Focus Sash. The mistake there was I did not Terra Ghost. That might have been a different turn and a different outcome if I would have done that. But since I didn't, it doesn't matter. So we're going to Thunderbolt into the Iron Bundle, and we're going to... Oh, what's the option here? Oh, fudge, whatever. My A button's getting stuck. Starting to stick, guys. I'm a little afraid about that. Alright, well, I do Moonblast on Iron Bundle, I guess. We'll see what happens. Freeze Dry. We'll do a lot of damage, but not enough to knock it out. But we are going to knock out the Iron Bundle. And the Thunderbolt is going to go into a Steel type. Oh, Gigaton Hammer. That's going to knock out Flutter Mane. Since I wasn't able to get Trick Room up, or not Trick Room, but Tailwind up, it's been kind of a one-sided battle. You know what I mean. But here comes the Thunderbolt to the Tinkaton. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but hopefully we'll get this as a W. It's a 3v2, and one's half injured. I don't know what that means. Roaring Moon, okay. And Garchomp should be faster. Is he using booster energy? He is. Are you attack or speed? You are attack. So Thunderbolt does do quite a bit of damage. Question is, should I Dragon Claw first? I think Dragon Claw has to be first. I think that has to be it. Yes, I opened myself up for like Tinkaton afterwards, but Brutal Swing hurts a lot. And here's the Terra on Roaring Moon. Are you flying? You're not flying, you're Steel. Earthquake would have done very well right now. And you're faster than me? What? How is that possible? Wait, how'd you use Fake Out again? Oh, knockoff. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Roaring Moon should not be faster than Garchomp, but I'll double check. So the Garchomp set that I use is 252 in speed, 252 in attack, none there, there, or there. I think he has like 1 HP or something like that. He is Oh, whoops. Well, you guys get an extra match today. That's cool. So 4, and we'll put in Roaring Moon. Okay, so our next match up, we've got Arcanine, Baxcalibur, Palafin, King Gambit, Lettermane, and Vivian. Okay. I mean, we could bring in a Taunter. I don't think the Taunter's gonna work here. I think that's a terrible choice. I think maybe Garchomp. Yeah, he does. Like, I outspeed most of these Pokemon except for Lettermane. So Tailwind's not going to be like huge here, but I do need a flyer. So we'll open up with Rotom. I have Chien-Pao in the back and Fluttermane. Hey, let's go. Let's give this a try. Now I know that I'm ignoring Vivian because of the fact that I'm bringing in Talonflame in. I don't think having one Pokemon for an attack is like best or worst. But we're going to give this one a try and see what happens. Oh, that's Jolly. That's why. Okay, Vivian and Baxcalibur. So I bring in Rotom and Garchomp. Okay, Garchomp can do Garchomp things. And I'm going to Dragon Claw the Baxcalibur. And it might be best to go straight into that Baxcalibur slot. But if he protects, I'm left wide open. So I'm going to do 1 for 1. Vivian uses Tailwind. That's cool. Glacial Rush. Will not get the KO, but Dragon Claw is going to do double damage now because of that. So that's good. Baxcalibur faints. Maybe Tailwind should have been the thing to bring in because Vivian says, "Hey, that's dangerous." But oh, Focus Sash will make it live. It'll live, and that's a bug flying type, so Earthquake here would not work as much. King Gambit comes out. Now King Gambit's going to be stronger than a lot of my Pokemon, so has no effects. Will do quite a bit, but if I Terra, oh, it won't do anything. May not be good. So I'm going to Dragon Claw, and I'm going to swap. Yes, I'm going to swap Rotom. Getting kind of weak. King Gambit may knock him out, but I'm going to go Chien-Pao. That way I don't use up a Terra, and I don't do weakened damage. They will Terra, though. Did I call it? King Gambit, are you flying? Fire. Garchomp is going to have a heyday with you in just a minute. Sleep Powder on the Vivian is going to put Garchomp asleep, so that's a good call. Maybe I should have protected. That might have been the better play. Garchomp is fast asleep. And Katal Cleave will not knock out Chien-Pao, but we'll get pretty close. And yeah, we'll get rid of Vivian now. I mean, it's probably better to do protects, but oh, Garchomp woke up and is protecting. Good boy. My man Garchomp doing Garchomp things. Dang it. Chien-Pao is asleep. That Vivian with Tailwind is being a problem. What's this base speed? Oops, not go. He's faster than a lot of Pokemon that I could bring up, so it's probably not as good. Well, let's give that a try. He has to sleep someone. He's gonna sleep the Garchomp. And now I move faster. And I'm gonna take down Pavilion finally. Oof. Ironhead. I can't find Pavilion right now, so I won't worry about it too much. But we'll bring in Rotom. And they sent out Arcanine. Who is shiny? Garchomp's asleep, so we're going to just protect, and we're going to Hydro Pump right into the Arcanine. We could do King Gambit, but I'm going to do Arcanine. His Arcanine could do Will-O-Wisp. And it could also do Extreme Speed. And I don't want to leave myself kind of like open a lot, but we'll see. I mean, the Extreme Speed could come out here and could be very detrimental because of the fact that we really don't have an answer while Garchomp's asleep. So Vivian, playing the role that it is, that pivotal role, has definitely ruined something on my end for sure. So 89? Does Howl instead for the Arcanine. So King Gambit goes up and attack. Hydro Pump will go into the Arcanine and will knock it out. Get out of here. And I'm assuming Garchomp is still asleep because I didn't see that move go up. He is. So we're going to now do that, and we're going to just do that. Sucker Punch into the Garchomp will knock him out. He should have attacked Rotom first because Rotom is going to attack at that slot now. Garchomp was asleep, so it's a 50-50 chance. But Hydro Pump is going to come in and knock out the King Gambit. Oh, bro. Whew. 155's not bad. Yeah, if I see Vivian, definitely bring in Tailwind. Wow, that was tough. No wonder my opponents kind of struggle when I bring it in. All right, do you want to battle? No, I don't. All right, guys, and that'll conclude today's video. We've got 19,965 is our current rank. We are 59 games in, 27 losses, 27 wins, 32 losses. We are down by 5 to almost breaking even. We are almost there. But that's it for today's video. If you like it, if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Leave a comment down below. And I'm hoping that you guys like the new Season 7 preview of the team. Spoiler alert, it's a Sun team. Hopefully it turns out really, really well. I've been working on it for quite a while. I've actually hinted on like building something with like Torkoal for like a while. So that's another spoiler for you. But with the preview, I'll show you guys exactly what the build is supposed to do, what the idea is, and how it might turn out. But it has been something that everyone has done before. So maybe people have found out ways to counter it. I'm not 100% sure, but I hope you guys like it. And I hope you guys like this video as well. Subscribe for more content. I know you guys do. I really appreciate you have. We're currently at 321. I'd like to be over at 1,000 by the end of the year, but you know, still got 6 months left. So help out if you can, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.